When I was in elementary school, a little girl came up to me and told me that she could predict my future. When I asked her how, she put a folded up piece of paper with a bunch of numbers on top in front of my face and asked me to pick a number. With every number that I picked, she would move the paper back and forth until she lifted up the tab to reveal my future. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to impress your friends with a paper fortune teller. I work at an elementary school, and still to this day, kids will ask me to make them for these, so I make one of these almost every week. We're going to start by teaching you how to make a square out of a rectangular piece of paper. Then I'll show you how to fold it into the actual shape, and then I will show you how to use it. First, what you're going to do is you're going to need to grab a rectangular piece of paper. Now, we need a perfect square. You could have a piece of paper that is already a perfect square, but if you don't, I'm going to show you how to make one. What you're going to do is you're going to take the top corner of your paper and you're going to fold it over to the other side to make a right triangle. Then you're going to crease it along the edge. With this top rectangular part, you're going to fold that part down and again crease it till you get a shape like this. Then when you open it back up, you'll notice that you've made a square on this half, and all you need to do is cut off this rectangular part until you get a shape like this. So what you'll notice is that you have a diagonal line going right across, and we just need to match it on the other side. So we're going to fold it in half the other way until we have an X going down the middle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take you're going to take each point of the square and you're going to fold it down to the center on all sides until you get a shape like this. Next, you're going to flip it back over and you're going to do the same exact thing on this side, folding each point over to the center until you get a shape like this. You will not have the numbers on it yet. Now, this part can be a little bit more tricky. What you're going to notice is that you've made 4 tabs on the other side of your paper. What you're going to do is you're going to put your fingers underneath these tabs and lift up until you get this general shape. Underneath, it should look something like this with an X. You're going to pinch along these seams just to pinch up the tabs until you have a shape like this. Now it's time for you to write your numbers. You can either write the numbers with the paper fortune teller still on your hand, or you can lay it flat to make it a little bit more easier. You write your numbers on the side with the tabs, flip it over, write each number on the other side with each triangle, flip it up, and write your fortunes on each individual triangle. Now, you're ready to use it. What you're going to do is you're going to go up to somebody and ask them to pick a number. Let's say they pick the number 3. You're going to move your paper fortune teller 1, 2, 3. Then you ask them to pick a number again. Let's say they pick the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally, you ask them to pick a number 1 last time. Let's say they pick 2. You lift up your tab to reveal their fortune. With that, you've made a paper fortune teller by folding a rectangular piece of paper into a perfect square, folding the corners of that square to meet the center, flipping it over, folding again, lifting up the tabs, and writing down your numbers. Now you can impress your friends just by asking them to pick a number.